What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Travis Bailey here, and I'm in my brand new office. I just opened up. It's office number 2 for me. It's August 18th, 2017, the date I'm making this video, and I'm excited to share some of this information with you about how you can become successful online. You know, there's no one strategy, there's no one idea, there's no one company that can make you just explode overnight. Exploding overnight is impossible. Unless you win the lotto, but you know how those lottery winners usually end up. I wanted to share this message with you that you can do it. There's nothing special about me. You know, I barely graduated high school. I got kicked out of college, and I became a door-to-door salesman. And with that, I learned one thing. The most important lesson I took from door-to-door sales was you need to have a vision. You need to create a vision of what you want. Decide what you really want your reality to look like 5, 10, 15, or even 6 months down the line. And once you have that vision, that realistic vision that you can really see yourself attaining, if you had the right tools, if you had the right mentors, if you had the right strategies, once you have that set, start working backwards. Find out what you need to do to actually get there. Think backwards from the vision you've created. It's very important because if you don't have a vision, if you don't have an idea of what you want, if you don't have an idea of how much money you want to be making monthly, it's going to be very hard for you to attain that next level. And most importantly, once you do hit that level, reward yourself, treat yourself to a night out, pay off a huge chunk of debt, you know, do something to celebrate and restart the cycle where you can set a new vision that you think you can grow to next. It's very important to stay on top of your game and think forward at all times. Think about the end goal. Because if you do get stuck in that frustrating day-to-day grind and you just think, oh my God, this is impossible, you know, you need to stop thinking with that negative mindset, because success is a broadcasted frequency. You know, if you think in your head successful, positive thoughts every day, guess what you're more likely to attract? Other successful broadcasts that are coming to you. It's like the law of vibrations out in the universe. The more positive thoughts you think, the more positivity you attract to yourself. It's just a law of nature, and it's one of the very important rules that you need to think about daily. So I'm not making this video to lecture you, to keep you going on for hours and hours and hours. I wanted to share this short message with you to show you what's possible, because I've been marketing online. I've learned through a lot of trial and error for the last couple of years, but most importantly, I've stayed consistent. Because consistency is the key in any business venture you want. You know, when I was 18 years old, I was kicked out of MJC my first semester as a junior college here locally. I didn't have much hope for what I thought I'd be able to do with myself. Now I'm 25 years old today, and I own 3 companies, I co-own another, and I have a successful online business and a few different ventures that I'm also doing online. And the most important thing that got me through that startup phase, where I was transitioning into ownership positions, where I was transitioning into creating my own income on my own terms, there was a lot of frustration that if I let get to me, I would have quit. But the most important thing was I stayed consistent. And I'm not showing this to impress you. I'm not going to show you this to brag. I want to show you this to impress upon you what's really possible if you don't give up on yourself. Because earlier today, I went down to a bank and I cashed a check. I had to make a new account at a new bank because my bank told me it would take 7 to 14 business days to see this money. So I went to the bank that wrote the check, and I went and cashed this check today to put it into my account. Before I deposit this cash into my account, I want to show you a little bit about what this last check looked like. And this last check, you know, it really paid me this kind of money. You know, this money is realistic. This money is totally within your reach. There's nothing there's nothing I did that you couldn't do too. All I did was I remained consistent. I kept my eye on the prize, and I stayed positive even when times were the roughest for me. That positive thought throughout the day, every day, is the most important part to succeeding in any business venture, not just online. But more particularly online, I feel it's very important to find yourself a coach. Find someone that can show you the ropes. Find someone to guide you to avoid the landmines that are laid out in the path ahead of you, because they may know where they're already at, because they've already hit those mistakes that you can avoid. You know, a lot of people say a wise man learns from his mistakes, right? Well, I think a wiser man learns from the mistakes of others. And all I want to do today in sharing this video is tell you that I'm here to help you succeed online. Because if it wasn't for my mentors, the people that taught me how to do what I do now, I would still be a struggling door-to-door salesman. So my name's Travis Bailey. You can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/workwithtravisbailey. I'm looking forward to connecting with each and every one of you watching this video. And I know that if you stay persistent and consistent, you can get the same results I've got. I'll talk to you guys later on my next video.